Store this morning, TJ Maxx, and I'm enjoying this new coffee I'm sampling actually from Panera, and it's called chocolate latte. Okay, so it's a combination of chocolate, hot cocoa with coffee, and a little whipped cream. And it's just in time for this cold weather here in South Florida. After the hurricane, we get cold weather. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Mm. Good morning, Empress. How are you? And you can see that I am not ready for this cool weather we're having here in South Florida. We woke up to we're in the 60s right now, okay? And this is not normal for South Florida. Honestly, it's not. Oh, it's cold too? My God, I think we're going to have a real cold winter because usually it gets cold here maybe like before Thanksgiving. And then after that, we get, you know, in December and then January, we get a little something, something. But I mean, this just took me off guard. It's in the 50s here in South Georgia. I could imagine. Hi, Justin. Good morning to you. How are you guys doing? So I'm trying to juggle things here. I'm trying to hold my phone, have some coffee, do all kind of things. Yes, multitasking. Yeah, so I didn't know it was cold, so I got out the house. Usually I'll just put a sweater if I know the temperature. And I don't watch TV. I don't watch the weather channel. I'm not into those things. Oh, thank you, Junia. Thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. Good morning, Rochelle. How are you? How's the temperature up there in Fort Lauderdale, Rochelle? I know you guys are a little cool. I mean, 60 something degrees is nice, but it just caught me off guard because I did not expect us to have like a little cold front going on and the end of September. I'm looking for cool weather like the end of November into December, all the way in February. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like 60 something, but it feels like 55. Oh, that's great, Justin. Yeah. So, like, I don't know, those of you coming in, please, give me a thumbs up. And, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Yeah. Oh my God. So I'm having like, I got a free coffee this morning from Panera, you know, and it's like a chocolate latte. It's like coffee and chocolate mixed together, and it is so good. I'm telling you. Thank you, Junior. I appreciate it. It started getting cool here yesterday. Free coffee today. Yes, girl. After, you know, going to Panera now and then, of course, they need to give me something free. Yeah, and I'm advertising for them. If they hear me somewhere in the clouds, can you please, can I be your ambassador? Yeah. Yeah, so this morning, I really was kind of surprised, because of the weather and everything like that. Yeah. So this morning, I've been watching a lot of Oprah's motivational videos. I kind of like them. I do a lot of meditation with her. Um, and, she talks about a lot of things. I think she was talking about, when we do like, I think they call them like boards. I think, Rochelle, we were talking about doing something like that. And they were saying that, a lot of people do these boards, but it's like, and I tried it before. Trust me, I did. I did a board. I put everything that I'm aspiring to do and I want to do. But the thing is, you have to put things in motion. It's not going to come to you. You got to create that path like yours. You are actually there and you're actually, yes, a vision board. Thank you, Rochelle. And she was talking about a lot of people do it, they put it next to their bed and they do all that, but they're not putting stuff into motion, you know? And that's where, we get stuck. And then we're like, okay, these things never come true. You know what I'm trying to say? Because we have to do the work to get where we want to. We have to clear our thoughts in order for us to get to it. You know what I'm saying? So say I wanted to live in Capitol Hill. I want to live in the White House. And even though I have a picture of the White House and I envision it and everything like that, but I have to clear my paths, all the negativity and all of that to get where I want to get to. Hi, Ben. Good morning, my friend. How are you doing? It's good to have you here. Yeah, so I've been listening to a lot of her podcasts and all that stuff, and I love it. I got two cars this way. It works. Rochelle, I'm not saying that it doesn't work. I'm just saying that we have to clear certain paths. Everybody has their own way, but we have to clear certain paths to get where we need to be. I did the vision board. And then after a while, I'm like, okay, it's just sitting there and nothing's happening. Because that's what we think. We think that we just put this board there and it's going to happen. But I think we also have to change our thoughts and the way we think. So that means if I want that car, I have to think that way. My thoughts have to change. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You have to think that you're already in that car. It's a Mercedes Benz. If you have to go on the lot at Toyota or whatever and get in it and envision yourself in it and you are in it, I think those are the things that, and it will open up a door for you to get it. And then you just have to be prepared when it comes that, yeah, yeah, you have to go shopping. Yes, you got to sit down in that SUV, feel the ride, and say, yeah, this is mine. And you got to claim it. And that's what she was talking about. If you want a business like me, you got to go and get that LLC, start staging it. Exactly. Now it falls in your feet. You got to want it. Exactly, Ben. Because I noticed that I did the vision board in the Virgin Islands. It was beautiful. I put everything there. And, my thoughts was like, okay, it's there. In the morning I see it and it's going to come to me. No, I got to keep at it. I got to put myself in it. That new home, that life I want. If I want great health is not going to come to you like that. Don't you have to do certain things to get it? You got to exercise, you got to eat right, you got to do the right things to maintain your health and to have great health. So, how do I say, one hand wash the other? Yeah. So you have to do something to get something. Yeah, exactly. So how's everyone's morning going? What is the temperature like in your neck of the woods? Because it's like 60 something degrees in Miami. And I'm here warming up with some coffee. Yeah. Also, we want to say prayers to all the people up north in northern Florida and also the people that live in the Carolinas. Yeah, Hurricane Ian is going that way. So we kind of want to, just keep them in our thoughts and in our prayers. Absolutely. And another thing that, I think I spoke about that before, like, um, she was talking about, like, writing 5 things that you're grateful for. It doesn't have to be anything big. Like for me, I know I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful to hear the birds. I love nature. I am grateful for my health. And also, I am grateful for my mental health. because working in retail, I see so many people come in, and you can tell mentally they're going through a lot. People are going off on you for the simplest things. People, just anything you say triggers. People are angry, and it's gotten worse since COVID. People are trying to readjust back into life. Some people were not working, they were in this apartment or this home, and you know it's so hard for them to get back into society to do the things that they loved, or the things that they were involved with, and everything like that. And I see it, the frustrations. Even I noticed that couples, people are fighting in front of you as couples. It's like there's a tremendous stress on the relationships. This is just from me observing, just working in retail and just dealing with customers. Um, so I kind of look at things and see how people are reacting to each other. You know, I think this whole pandemic or whatever has taken a really a big toll on the relationships with people, and stuff like that. Um, like yesterday, I was talking to one of my sisters, and she was like, because someone we knew growing up passed away, and she was like, yeah, he passed away. And I'm like, before, when someone passed away, you were like a little bit emotional. Um, you're sad that you no longer will see the person anymore. But death is becoming so normal in society since COVID. People are just, it's very acceptable, and stuff like that, you know. And where are you from, host? I'm actually from Dominica. I was born in the Caribbean. I was raised in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Um, yeah. And yesterday I met this gentleman. I've been meeting a lot of interesting people. I met a gentleman. He was 85 years old. He's from Haiti. And I was like, oh, you look so good. The gentleman looks about 65. He told me that his wife was 65 years old. And he had a 29-year-old son and a 33-year-old daughter. Okay? And I was telling him, how do you maintain your health and look so great? You have no wrinkles. This man is in tip-top shape. And he told me that he used to run. He runs, I think he still does. And he told me that he eats his Haitian food, and that's all he eats. And he took very, very good care of himself. So then he tells me, there's only one thing that I fear. And I asked him what. And he told me that he feared dying. And I was like, wow. I said, I told him most human beings do. But the thing about it is, you need to appreciate life because you're living. Yes. So a lot of people have fears, and that was one of his fears. And I said, you have to be grateful that you have made it to 85, and most people have not. So along the way, just going to work, going to the grocery stores, doing a lot of things throughout the day, I meet a lot of interesting people with a lot of stories to tell. And they're wonderful people. They're positive people. They have such a great story to tell, the ups and downs of life. But at the end of it, they're here. They're here to tell their story. And that is the blessing within it. That they have survived everything that was thrown against them. And they have remained positive. All right? So, guys, I just wanted to come in and wish you guys a happy Friday. All right? And there is so much lessons in life to learn, but do not get down on yourself. Be kind to yourself, love yourself, and be positive. All right? Even me, you know, every day I have to tell myself this: you got to be positive, and then positivity will follow you. But when you're negative, negative will follow you. So keep on being positive, loving yourself, be kind to yourself, and I love you guys. And thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel if you're new. It's all about love and positivity here. And by the way, we love food and we love to travel here. I love to travel with. Mwah. Love you guys. Happy weekend.